welcome back to my channel. Figured today I should do a card chat. The lighting is going to be kind of shitty though because I was so excited to do a card chat. The sun was behind some clouds. It was going to be really nice. And now the sun's out, so it's not going to be as nice lighting, but whatever. We're just going to roll with it. Y'all have been asking me about for a while, and I feel like I finally should just address it. Hold on. Fingers are being slow. And that is how to deal with office gossip, cliques, malicious rumors, etc. in the workplace. You could apply this to other aspects of your life. I'm going to start off by saying gossip in the workplace, at school, wherever you are, that's going to be there. It's unfortunate because we should be all adults at this point and should have grown the f up, but some people have boring ass lives and have nothing else to do but to spread rumors or spread gossip or talk negatively about people. It's really none of their damn business, especially in the workplace. I feel very passionate about this. And I will say, you know, obviously I'm not perfect. Over my career, I've definitely been a party to discussing other people. It's something that I try to consciously not do. Like if I hear something, I try not to share that with anyone. I don't go around to like, I'm walking down the hallway and I see Sue down the hall and be like, hey Sue, did you hear about this, or that? I just want to say that off the bat because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, she's acting all like holier than thou. That toxicness, that negativity, it's easy to feed into. At the end of the day, I've said this before in my other videos, I don't feel good about myself when I do those things. So easy to get wrapped up into something like that. Sad fact. So, okay, anyway, that's my disclaimer. I feel like the best approach to it is to, number one, not feed into it. Like I said, if people around you are talking shit or gossiping about people, sometimes you have to really pick your battles. So it's one thing to be like, listen guys, stop talking about them. Facing it head on, don't talk about that, don't gossip about people. That's one approach. Another approach, which maybe is more passive on my end, I try to say positive things about people. So if I hear people talking about so-and-so, twist it in a way where it's like, hey, think of their perspective. Like if people are complaining about someone, you know, someone's work quality or whatever, you know, I try to say things like, I try to give them the other side, like, oh, I know this person is really busy, they've got all this stuff on their plate, you know, etc. So that's one way you could do it, is try to spin it in a more positive way. That way you're setting an example constantly to be like, you know, think positively, think nicely of people, be more encouraging. So you're trying to like set an example more. Or you could go the route of being straightforward and being like, listen, stop talking about people, that's really unprofessional, just stop it, grow the f up. Encourage y'all, when you go into the workforce, or if you're in school or in college, there is no reason to talk poorly of other people or make fun of them behind their back unless you're going to say it to their face. At least you're being honest. Or if it's feedback that should be given to a person about their work performance, that should be given to that person and not be told to, you know, Joe, Sue, and Sam down the hallway. You know what I'm saying? It takes each and every person to make a difference. If you don't like that, then you have to be the person to make that difference. You need to be setting an example that you don't talk negatively or gossip about people, or you need to be straightforward and tell people to cut it out, or you need to go to your boss and tell them what's going on, or HR if it's creating a hostile work environment per HR policies. That's the gossip part. Have I had to deal with that before? Yes, I have had to deal with people talking about me, whether it's talking about me based on my work performance, whether it's based off of my personal life, like the fact that I do social media and whatever. I've definitely had people talk about me in the past, and it definitely hurt my feelings at the time because I just didn't understand it. I didn't get why people would do that. And let me just save you a lot of turmoil and hurt feelings. The fact of the matter is that if people are talking about you, they, number one, nothing more productive to do with their lives. Number two, are way more interested in your life. So you're obviously doing something right. They hate us because they hate us. Okay. Number three, like Taylor Swift said, people like to throw rocks at shiny things. There are just people out there who, when you're doing well in your life, they, for some reason, are jealous of your success in whatever capacity, and they just want to talk shit about you. That's the way that they're trying to get underneath your skin. And unfortunately, there are people out there that are like that. You can't give them that satisfaction. If people start hating on you, it just means you're doing something right. So keep on your path. If they use that energy on whatever they wanted to achieve in life, they would probably do that, and that would be great. Just know that you're doing something right, and that's why people are trying to tear you down. And when you find those types of people, I've said this before, and I'm a broken record, I'll say it again, be very careful about who you include in your circle. When I was younger, I wanted to have like all these friends. It was more quantity rather than quality, and now as I'm older, what the hell are you doing, bro? I'll be 30 next year. I'm more about quality. I want good people around me. I want to spend my time with people who are good to their core. Like, I know their heart is in a good place, they come from a good place, their intentions, their motives are from a good place, and they don't get satisfaction out of just talking shit about people. You have zero idea about what one person might be going through, whether it's professionally or personally. So to add on to that with immature, stupid shit is really not okay. You're with your coworkers and they start talking about something and you start talking too. I don't feel good about that. And so if that's what's happening with you, if you are getting caught up in gossip or you're starting gossip, you really need to sit down and think about that. Like, how would you feel? You have no idea what someone else is going through in their life. They could be going through a lot of personal shit and you have no idea, and for you to add that stress on is so rude and irrational, and you need to just like sit down and have a little soul talk with yourself, okay? Or contact me and we'll have a talk. Figure out what's going on in your mind, what is lacking in your life, so that you're not doing that. You shouldn't be getting satisfaction from seeing other people hurting, or from seeing other people feeling bad about themselves, or awkward, or whatever. Anyways, that's the malicious part. Malicious gossip, etc. Yes, dealt with it. That's it. Okay, second part I want to talk about is the cliques. It's unfortunate, again, like I said, depending on the company that you go to, there could be a culture of cliques, whether it's people from the same college, people with similar interests or whatever. Here's the thing, it's fine, in my opinion, for there to be cliques at work. Like, obviously, I have a group of friends at work that sometimes I just want to go and have lunch with them. That's fine, and because you want to get away from work and whatnot. Now, if it's something to do with like your overall office, your overall company, your overall team, there shouldn't be any cliques there. Everyone should be on the same page, should be on the same team, not leaving one person out because they're not, I don't know, because they're different from everyone else. That is inappropriate and wrong. Stand firmly against. I don't think that's right at all, and that is something that I will be very vocal about if people are leaving others out when it should be a team group environment. With all these like interpersonal drama things that I'm talking about, at the end of the day, remember that you're at work. It's a workplace. You need to be professional. Your workplace is just that. It's work. You shouldn't be treating it like a fraternity, or like you're in college, or like you're in high school. It's not about, oh, who seems cooler or who's hot or whatever. Like, those types of things are so inappropriate and unprofessional and should not be a part of the workplace. And unfortunately, there are companies that are like that. When you're looking for a job with a certain company, just get a feel for the culture. If that's something that you can see and it's very evident and that you're not going to be okay with, that's, you know, that's a flag for you to know that maybe this is not the right fit. At the end of the day, you should be only concerned with how good of a worker you are, your work quality, the competencies that you need to meet as a professional, and that is all you should be worrying about. Don't worry about these damn cliques. You know, focus on the work, do the best that you possibly can. You're there to learn, you're there to improve your professional skills, and that's what you should treat it as. If there's all these other interpersonal drama, gossip things going on, try your best to just ignore it. Really just try to focus on the work. I think a lot of people may forget that, hey, we're in a workplace, you're supposed to be professional, and people forget that, and it's sad. I know I probably shouldn't have to say that, but sometimes you do. So yeah, if you're in the right company with a good culture, despite the cliques, people will see your work quality, your professionalism, and that should be what is used when they're determining, you know, career progression. It shouldn't be about who you know or favoritism. Like, that is not what it should be about. If you have another topic you want me to go over in one of my card chats, please let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to y'all in my next video.